So can you tell me a bit about what you do?
Yes, certainly. I'm an HR manager, senior manager, and I conduct various change management programs through different organizations.
And can you just explain why you wanted to do hypnotherapy?
I think I've had various blocks through the years and have been working on them over the years, but still felt that I needed to really be able to move forward to really ensure that my self-worth was in place. And I felt that hypnotherapy might move me forward in this way.
Can you tell me about your initial view of hypnotherapy before you tried it?
My initial view was that it did work. I did have some hypnotherapy quite a number of years ago, about 20 years ago, but it didn't work nearly as well as this session worked for me. So I wasn't sure what the outcome would be, but knew that it was really worth trying.
Right. And then, so can you tell me a little bit about how the session went for you and what you experienced?
So the session was really easy. It felt as though I was well guided through it, knew exactly what to do and when to do it. I really liked some of the images that were given, and they really stayed with me after the event. And I think that really helped. And they also enabled me to go back and review them because I could get the pictures in my head and rerun some of the benefits, if you like. I could recoup some of the benefits as well, even afterwards.
Mm-hmm. And this was a few weeks ago now, wasn't it? And so what was the immediate impact afterwards, and then what would you say is the impact now?
I think the immediate impact was I felt easier in public situations. I felt as though I mattered more, and therefore I was better able to push myself forward.
Mm-hmm.
And I think now that has stuck. So I'm still finding that benefit, and I'm still reviewing and thinking about the images that were given to me.
So can you explain a little bit more about the issues you were having initially?
I think my tendency has been to be a little bit quiet in social situations. And that's partly because of self-worth and really understanding that I was important in that situation. So I think what the hypnotherapy did was release that and enabled me to push myself forward, which I think has brought good benefits for those that I'm working with, as well as for myself.
Mm-hmm. And how do you think that showed up in your life, in your professional life particularly?
I think it enabled me to contribute more, so that I would always put in more information when there was a situation that we needed to address. I think it made me more confident in doing that, and also enabled me in my social life to do the same. So it was both on a professional basis and on a personal basis that it moved me forward.
So the situation before was that there was a kind of self-worth blocker, and that was preventing you on a social level and on a professional level from kind of doing the things that you wanted to do. And we unblocked that after only one session.
Yes.
Okay, yeah. So you talked a bit about your initial view of hypnotherapy. What's your view of hypnotherapy now?
So I think it has amazing power and potential. I have really felt the difference, and that was just through one session. I would certainly go on to do more and to keep going with different areas. And I would definitely recommend it for anybody to give this a try.
And what type of problems do you think it's helpful for?
Well, I think any type of mental health issue, from anxiety, depression, self-worth for sure, and just all of those blocks that we all get. Different people have so many different blocks, don't they? And I think that any of them can be helped with this approach.